Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. So this was initially I got on TikTok and usually I do on Sunday occasionally, not every Sunday. I'll jump on just to say hi, see how you guys are doing. But unfortunately, I don't know what's going on TikTok, but it's turning into something weird. And I don't know if it's because people want to go viral or people are looking for a moment to shine because I know a lot of people may not get attention at home. So they try to use platforms to come up and act silly. Now, I expect childish behavior from a child. Let me say that again. I expect childish behavior from a child. So when I see grown women, like the last woman who just got up there, grown women come on TikTok and giggle and laugh and try to make jokes, it's not as cute. It's just not cute at all. Okay. It's not cute. You're not 5. You're not 10. Okay. You're grown. All right. So I think what we're gonna do, what we're definitely going to do is we're gonna move, we're kind of gonna phase out of going live on TikTok. And I think we're gonna be going live strictly on YouTube eventually. Okay. I will still post grown videos on TikTok. I will still post content on TikTok, but I probably won't go live as much. Okay. They want a moment because they're not getting attention in real life. I absolutely agree, Hazel. But you won't do it on my watch or on my time, especially when I'm giving it for free. Ooh, and I'm genuinely trying to help people out. Okay. So again, this is just an impromptu live. I wanted to come on here. I know it's a holiday weekend. I know a lot of people are at home in their bed. So I wanted to jump on and just see if you guys had any questions or anything. Oh, wait, I didn't even know I had that there. I wanted to jump on and see if you guys have questions. So I'm going to share the link down below. All right. Yeah, like, come on, can we not play? Like, why we want to play all day? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Thank you, Lauren, Alexis. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. So I dropped the link down below. Again, this is impromptu. I just wanted to come on, say hello, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are feeling okay. Hope you guys are having a blessed weekend. And that's all. I wanted to come up, maybe answer a few questions for anyone who wanted to come up and ask a question. If not, we can end it, but I wanted to jump on and say hello to you all. Yes. I don't know what's going on TikTok. TikTok, and I'm hearing that from a lot of creators. It's just not the same. It's not what it used to be at all. And it's unfortunate. It's just not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. Yeah, she was giggling and cackling. And I know Terry Joe, her content is strictly for giggling and laughing. But on Ashley L. Dalton's side, we don't do that. We may laugh or giggle, but we're pretty serious. But there are creators that you can go live with on TikTok who you can giggle and laugh with, but not on my side of TikTok. All right. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me comment the link. Jade, I see you just joined. I'm going to bring you up. I am going to bring you up. Oh, okay. She just left. Yeah, they do. Official Jesse tried to buy a waist trainer, but it wasn't available. It will be on Monday. It will be on Monday, Jessica. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, we have someone here. You guys can come up if you like. All right, Sunday fun day. I know a lot of you guys are just relaxing and enjoying yourself. Let's see. All right. Hello, Helena.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I had a question actually. I'm turning 20 in a couple of weeks, and I was wondering what advice would you give, somebody entering in their 20s or, going into womanhood that you would like to give to me, if that would help.
Absolutely. I would say this is a great time to be focused on what you want to do and who you want to be in life. I'm not saying you have to have it all figured out, but decide, what do you want to go to school for right now? Are you in college? Do you want to go to college? I'm asking too. Selena. Hmm.
I'm in college right now and like health informatics. So I know what I want to do. It's just when I don't know, something about going to your 20s that's kind of scary because you have teen in your name, like teen in the number no more. Kind of
Absolutely. But don't be afraid. This is exciting. You're not turning 30, you're turning 20. Okay. This is,
right, right,
which is almost 21, almost legal age to do more things. And I'm not saying drinking, but you're about to step into your womanhood. So have
right.
more of an open mind. I want you to think again, like I said, what do I want to do in school? Are you interning? Do you have some internships? Are
Yeah,
you
I
working
do.
a job? You
Yeah,
do?
internships coming up hopefully in the fall and in the summertime.
Perfect. Are you working a job?
Not yet. I'm looking for a job though.
Okay, I want you to work a job so you can learn responsibility, how to get to work on time, how to communicate with people, how to deal with people. All right.
Okay.
So get you a job, whether it's retail, whether it's in a food industry or in your field you are in now. Make sure you're going out places, go to museums, go to concerts, go to festivals, try different style of clothing. Okay. When we're much younger, it's a great time to explore. Oh, do I want to be in my emo era? Do I want to be in my modern girl era? Do I want to be in my fashion girl era? I don't know. This is the perfect time. Try different styles with your hair. You have beautiful hair. Okay,
Thank you.
try different lip colors. Okay, maybe orange lip, red lip, pink lip. So this is the perfect time to just figure out who you are. Not you have to have it all together, but figuring out what you like. That makes sense?
That makes sense. Yes.
All right, Miss Helena.
Thank you.
And no boy like that. Okay, stay focused.
Stay focused. Got you.
All
Yes.
righty. Bye bye. And if you guys have anything that any 20 something should learn, drop it in the chat because I'm sure they're gonna be rewatching this video. Okay. Yeah. Now, Jamie, I ain't gonna say it like that now, but yes, stay focused and stay away from the boys, yeah. Stay focused. Not saying you can't date, but that's all you should be doing. Is a little datey date, okay? Yes, I popped up today. I wasn't really supposed to go live, but I said, let me go live. Why not? All right. Who do we have up next? Jade.
Hey,
Hi, we
hey
can't see you.
Ashley.
Hi.
Hi. Can I just like turn off my like my cam like since I don't like when I show myself, kind of like don't show myself, or like is it obligatory to show my full self?
We would love to see you, Jade. That's a part of, YouTube. It's more of a visual. We would love to see you, Jade, if you can turn on your camera. Show something.
I don't really know, 'cause like since like I'm pretty shy and stuff, so like that's why I don't like usually like
But,
show my feels on.
but
That's
Jade,
why.
this is a safe space on the internet. On this side, look how many women come up here. Different complexion, culture, faces, body types, hairstyles. We don't discriminate over here. So put that camera on, my love. We want to see you. Let's go. Come on, Miss Jade.
Um, okay.
All right. Who else do we have who wants to come up? Yes, this is a safe space. Just come on up. Yes, even an eyebrow. Yes, you can show anything, just your head. But we have to see something. We want to be able to interact. Mm-hmm. Do we have anyone else who wants to come up? Anyone else who wants to come up? Yes, she'll come back for sure. Yes. All right. Happy Sunday, beautiful people. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Are y'all having a great weekend? Hmm. Yeah, some people are shy, which is understandable. It's very nerve-wracking coming up here. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel. Usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I go live. I just wanted to pop on today just to say hello, see how everyone's doing. I know people are generally in their bed at this hour, but I wanted to say hello. All right. Do we have anyone else who wants to come up? If not, you can ask a question by sending a super chat. So feel free to send a super chat and ask a question if you have one. All right. Feel free. Oh, we have someone. All right. Let's see. Um, we have Kalia. Let's see. Hello, Kalia.
Hi, I was kind of nervous to get up here because like I'm 15 and usually there's like a lot of older people who get on here. And, and I wanted to ask you a question because I have a boyfriend and like I don't know if I'm trying to set a boundary and I don't know if it's too much, but he
Wait,
usually
wait,
we on the
wait.
phone.
Kalia,
Huh?
a boyfriend at 15?
Yeah.
Why you laughing? Did I say a little joke? Well, why we laughing, Kalia? A boyfriend at 15. Are you an A+ student? Are you on the honor roll? Are you the top in your school, not in your class?
I mean, I
Are
don't know
you
if he's
the
in a
top in the school, not in the class, but in the school?
I'm not too sure about that. I mean, I'm in all honors and AP classes, so
That's
I
good,
don't.
but that's good. So we check too. Are you the top in the class, the whole school, the whole
I don't
school?
think so. I don't think so.
So that means it's time to focus. Like you said, there's a lot of older women who come up on here, okay? And they teach a lot of lessons and you can learn from them. And you got your whole life ahead of you to be worried about boys and a boundary. And those two B's, okay, that B word boyfriend, you don't need to be worried about. You need to be worried about this B word, books.
Right.
You laughing, but look how many women come up here who are 21, 31, and 41. They come up here 21, 31, 41, crying, saying they wish they knew what they knew at 15 now. So let's go back to the drawing board. Who's this boy?
I met him and like we were friends for like 3 years because we met in
Mhm,
sixth grade and then we started dating in eighth grade. But we're
mhm,
still together now. But
mhm.
he just does things that are like they don't really make me comfortable. Like it's
Like
no.
what?
Well, I guess it's communication. Like usually we get on the phone every day and
Stop
he's
the shuffling. Hold on, with your hands, the shuffling. We can hear the
sorry,
shuffling.
sorry.
Yes, go.
We get on the phone usually and he hangs up because usually I think his mom calls him for stuff and he tells me he'll call me back, but
Mhm.
then he won't call me back until like the next day or he won't call me at all. And like I told him, I said I don't really like when you don't call me back because I mean like you say you'll call me back but you don't do it. And then he was like, well, I'm busy all the time and I don't have the time to call you back. And I said, well, you can at least send a text and be like, hey, I'm not going to be able to call you back because I'm busy. But he doesn't even do that. And like, I told him that I don't like that multiple times and he just keeps doing it. So I feel like he doesn't really care, but he says he does. But like, it's not really showing that you care. And it's like,
Yeah, Kalia. No, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. 15 means he has a 10-year-old mindset, and y'all both are too young. Both of y'all, y'all parents are still taking care of you both. All right, which means y'all need to be focused on books. I'm going back to that B word, books. You should not be focused on a boy. I'm not saying you can't like him. You can't blush when you see him in the hallway. You can't gossip about him to your friends and have a picture on your phone. I'm not saying you can't do those things, but your focus should be schoolwork. So you won't be one of the girls up here in 10 years when you're 25 asking me, Ash, back when I was this age, this broke my heart and this happened to me. What can I do now? There's plenty of examples of girls on here asking those very questions, and they're an older version of you, Miss Kalia. So right now you have the opportunity, which they didn't have, to get it right. And I'm talking to you like this so it can go through your head because you're a beautiful young lady. And for you to get on here at 15 talking about a boy instead of Ash, what college should I go to? How can I be more of a lady, Ash? Is there something, a dress I should wear? Or what were you doing? Should I have an internship? Those are the questions you should be asking. And he's right. All right, if he's busy, move on. Move on. What I need you to focus on is what school I want to get in, what college I want to go to, what legacy do I want to create? Do I want to be in a sorority? How do I want to change the world for women who look like me?
Okay.
And you still laughing. You still laughing. That's the problem. Still laughing. You don't realize the blessing right now. You still laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Not funny. It's kind of like a coping mechanism. I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So what are we gonna do now with this boy? Are you moving on?
Yes, because we don't go to the same school, so I feel like it'll be easier if I just tell him I don't want to talk anymore.
Okay.
So
Fair enough. I want you to focus on you, Miss Kalia. It is time to focus on you, Miss Kalia. All right, you're a beautiful young girl. There's so many women here who are 45, 55 who wish they had this message at your age. You will be 10 years, eons, light years ahead of the game. If you listen to what I'm saying now, there will be plenty more guys in the future. Plenty more. Okay? He will be a wink in your imagination in the next 6 months. Focus on you. What do you want to do when you get older? Who do you want to be? I'm asking you right now.
I want to be a veterinarian, but I'm not sure. So
Okay, perfect. A veterinarian. Perfect. So you need to be thinking about, oh, is there any internships I can do next summer? Okay, veterinarian internships. I want you to start thinking about those things. On holiday, on break. Is there any woman veterinarians that I can follow or shadow to see if this is something I want to do? Can I look up veterinary videos on YouTube? All right.
okay,
Those are also the things I want you to think about. But the reason I'm speaking to you like this is because I care and because you are young and because I'm sure if I could tell my 15-year-old self what I'm telling you now, it would be not to worry about that boy. Because by the time you turn 21, 25, he'll be spinning the block like, oh, yeah, you remember me? I used to like you. I promise you, he will. Okay? So right
okay,
now, I want you to be selfish. Be selfish with your time and realize that you are the prize. That's the one affirmation I want you to keep at the forefront of your head. And not only say it, but I want you to act like it too. Okay?
okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Miss. You're welcome, gorgeous. Have a blessed Sunday. Now, I know a lot of you guys said she was nervous, which she was, but sometimes the motherly, auntie instinct just jumps out of me and I can't hold it back, okay? She's 15 years old and she came up here talking about a boy. So I had to say what I had to say. I could not hold it back. I don't want to hear anyone 15 coming up here talking about the boyfriend word and not the book word. I don't want to hear it. I just don't. I'm not promoting that on this platform. I'm not promoting that on this side of YouTube. I'm just not doing it. Okay. So I had to say what I had to say. Shall we continue? Mm-hmm. All right. And if you have any positive words you want to share with Kalia, put them here in the chat, or any future Kalia who may watch this tomorrow, in a year, or 5 years from now, because there will be another 15-year-old in 15 years, 10 years, or 5 years, or 6 months who will need to hear this message. Okay. So make sure you guys write something positive to Miss Kalia, who's a beautiful young lady who just needed to hear that. All right. Books, not boys. Yes. Books, not boys. Books. And she should be busy with so many hobbies. When I was in high school, I was on a debate team, the volleyball team, the cheerleading team, the double dutch team, the dance team. Okay. I wrote out a magazine. Okay. I was in an internship. I did something called V Vision Magazine. My mentor just sent me the photo. Hold on, let me share with you guys. My mentor just sent me the photo. Do you remember when you was 15, Ash? 16? And we did the what did we do? We did the meetup. We all got together at 15 and we did this meetup. Okay. We did makeup. She got all of us together. We were 15. We were young. Okay. This was us at 15, young and beautiful at 15. Okay. Getting together and doing something positive. My mentor just sent me that. That's what I was doing at 15 and 16. And a bunch of different clubs, getting together with other young ladies. Okay. Trying to do something positive. That's what I want you to focus on. All right. Who do we have up next? Who do we have up next? Let's see. Hello,
Is that
Miss
me?
T.
Hi,
Yes.
yeah, that's me. All right, y'all. I'm getting out the window so that I can be in the sunlight. Hi, how are you? I'm sorry.
I'm good.
How are
How
you,
are you?
Ashley?
I'm
I
good.
just wanted to come outside. Thank you so much for everything you do. Like a lot of women have said, like you're like a big sister to a lot of us. Cause me, I didn't have a big sister, so a lot of this stuff I'm winging it. You know, I'm 26, so I'll be 27 in October. But anywho, the question that I wanted to ask you today was about mindset and what you like, how you would recommend someone, me, how I can like continue to better my mindset. Because I, for me personally, I feel like that's the key. I feel like that's like packs the most, you know, when it comes to like growth and advancement and personal development. You know, I feel like it all always comes right back down to like the inside and the internal. So what would you have to like recommend, like whether it's books or anything?
Yes.
Like, yeah. Thank you.
Of course, books, certainly therapy, of course, affirmations. But here's what I want to tell you at
Mm-hmm.
25, 24, 21. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. I can't say that enough. Get out of your head because you're in your head a lot, right? Are you in your head a lot, Miss T?
I try to get in my body a lot. Like I just got a house with my partner, so you know we're gonna be gardening and such. And you know I like to work. I work out. I like to do yoga. I try to get in my body because I know I can think a lot. I can definitely overthink. I can jump to conclusions, and I don't have therapy right now.
And Miss T, not to cut you off, but when
I'm
you
sorry.
are in your head and you are overthinking, what are those thoughts?
Um, I don't know. Honestly,
The first thing you thought
it's
of when I asked the question, what did you think of? What was the first thing you thought? When I said, what is one thing you think about? That first thing that you tried to move away. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
I think it's insecurity, of course. It's like, you know,
Okay.
feeling lack. It's the lies. Like I know that it's lies and everything. So I try not to entertain them. And I've been doing what you call ask formations. There's a YouTuber, I wish I knew her name, but I'm on the chat. I've been typing in the chat, so I'll put it when I remember. But she's
Okay.
talking about ask formations. So apparently they're more powerful than simple affirmations, because if we say something like I'm healthy and I'm wealthy, like we might not believe it because it's like, well, shoot, I got my eczema acting up right now or whatever, you know. So it's like you can say, well, why does it feel like so amazing to be, you know, healthy and beautiful and wealthy? Like what, like, you know, how did I attract all this? You know what I mean? So putting it more so into the asking, because there's less resistance. But I'm working on that. I just feel like there's still something that's clearly holding me back, because I be having like little, like I bicker a lot with my partner sometimes, and I feel like I'm the common denominator because I'll isolate myself when issues arise, and I feel like I'm fine by myself, but when I'm like dealing with other people, things come up, and then I'm like right back to, you know, those thoughts or whatever. Like I don't know. I
And
definitely
let
need
me ask
therapy.
you, Miss T, the thoughts that you're having within yourself, and maybe the conflict you're having with your partner, even if they're not doing anything wrong, it's making me think of Ashley, the girl I just spoke to who left her relationship and she was 19. And her thought was, I am not enough. And I think that it always boils down to I am not enough, or I feel like I am not enough. Is that the feeling that you're having about yourself?
I've definitely been having a lot of feelings that are opposite of that. So I'm really trying to rewrite everything. Like all of those thoughts I'm really trying to get rid of. I think now I have to apply it. And it's when I apply it, I sometimes
But Miss
I don't
T,
know,
I'm
maybe there's
Miss T, not to cut you off, but I'm asking you questions. I know you're doing the work, but for me to help you, you have to be transparent. You don't have to be strong. You don't have to put a wall up. You don't have to do that right now. This is a safe space. I'm just trying to understand what it is. That's why I'm asking you the question. That's why I'm like, okay, does she feel like she's not enough? What is the insecurity? And I understand you're doing the work. I know you're actively doing it. I can hear it. You're watching videos, you're reading books, okay? You and your partner just bought a home. You're doing what you can. But I need to know what the issue is. That's why I'm trying to ask. What is it?
okay.
What's
I'm gonna
going
be real. I'm gonna be real then. Okay, I'm
Please,
gonna
be
be
real.
super. You're like,
I'm waiting.
okay. So I'm working on attracting money.
Okay. Okay.
I think money will solve a lot of issues, like therapy. I can't have therapy because I don't got health insurance. Like,
Right. Absolutely. Understandable. So let me ask you this, Miss T. Are you working and are you working and are you saving?
Okay. Yes, I'm working. I'm so emotional. Y'all gotta excuse me.
No
All right,
worries.
so I'm working. Why am I lying? I'm not. Well, okay. I'm entrepreneurial. I'm sorry. I'm entrepreneurial, and I do a lot of freelance things. So I am working, but yeah, because I couldn't do a full-time job. Like, I'm sorry, I have to be outside. Like,
And
so
what are you feeling right now? Miss T, what are you feeling? What's going on? What are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like I feel like I shouldn't be having these thoughts about not having money, because I feel like if I like, in order to attract it, I have to feel like I do have money. So I feel like sometimes I don't even want to acknowledge my situation, but I know the situation that I'm in, but yeah, like not having money has really been causing some issues, some because I could really share some tea with like my relationship, but I feel like it all boils down to like money sometimes, and I don't want to have a failed marriage because of money. Like, what? That's so petty to me. Like, what? So I just felt like there's something clearly. That's why I asked you about mental, because I'm like, is there a mental block? Like, what's going on? Like, I feel like I feel so abundant, but my bank account has a comma at least, but I don't have 2 commas yet. I haven't touched that kind of money yet, but I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's close. I feel like it's coming, but I feel like that's why I feel like I shouldn't even be talking like this, because I feel like it's so close. And if I had the financial abundance, I wouldn't even have to be on here asking you about how to attract a financial abundance. So, yeah.
But the thing is, Miss T, if you don't acknowledge what you just felt, if you don't say it, it's like we're putting makeup or we're putting the pretty flowers on something muddy, if that makes sense. We're just trying to put Band-Aid over the pain. So in order for you to experience or unblock that energy, the financial blockage, you have to acknowledge the problem, right? So I understand you are doing the work, but now it's time to really do the work. That means opening up a notebook, writing down every bill that you have, your phone bill, your house bill, your nail bill, your hair bill. And then next to that list, you're going to say, what am I bringing in? How much money am I making every week? I want you to be realistic, even if it hurts. Does that mean I have to pick up another job? Does that mean, my husband has to get another job? What can we do? Can me and my husband sit down at the table and decide what is that we need to do so we can get in a better place financially, so it doesn't affect our marriage? And you're not the only one in this situation, Ms. T. There's a lot of people, okay, who you would never guess is going through what you're doing
right. Because I know people look at me and they do not Like, you just got a house. How you talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
people
yes,
really
yes.
be thinking, they'll think on the outside that everything is like, wow, like I could. That's why I'm not loud about what I have. I'm not loud about anything, because
Absolutely.
I don't want anyone to feel envy about me, because trust me, like, all of our shit stink. Like, we're all working on it. You just never really know. But I know I'm not alone. But sometimes, if we don't have no one to talk to, I feel alone. That's why I'm just grateful that you're here. And I have so many questions. I'm just like, what would be the most, like, I want to get to the root.
But wait,
So
hold on. Miss T, what else I have to say, and this is not only to you, this is to all my girls who are manifesting girlies. To all my girls who manifest, we listen to our affirmations, we listen to Tony Jones, we write, 100 times, I am wealthy, I am healthy. I do that. That's great. But we also have to do the work. We have to do the hard work. Even if that means while we're building our business, we have 2 other jobs on the side. Okay? We have another job on the side. Sometimes we have to do the work that we don't want to do. That may not seem so sexy or so pretty. We have to do it. If you live here in America, unfortunately,
Right.
even across the pond now, we have to get a job. We have to do those things. We have to have the hard conversation, Miss T. It's time to have that hard conversation. You and your husband need to have that conversation. They say most of marriages, 99.9, end because of finances. It ends because of money. And I know they say money is not important, but like my mother told me, it is right up there with air if you live in the United States.
That part.
So again, I want you to continue reading your books, saying your affirmations. I want you to still do that piece because that's important. I'm proud of you that you are acknowledging the root of what's bothering you. And now 3, I want you to create a plan of action. That means while you're sitting out in the sun, you have your body on the grass, you open up a book. Okay? You put on your affirmational music, you open up a book, and you write out everything. Okay, write out, okay, here's how much I'm making, here's how much I need, here's how much I can save for the next 6 months. Maybe I have to pick up another extra job, okay? I've had so many jobs. People would never know. I worked for Amazon, I worked for Sephora, I did entrepreneurship, I did if you name it, I've done it. Okay? So if you need to pay your bills, do what you need to do so you can be comfortable and have peace of mind, then it's time to work. It's time to get to work. Both you and your husband, and you have someone you can lean on. Most women don't. So that's a blessing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're one beautiful.
Thank you so much. All right.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Sunday and tomorrow. Oh my gosh, and tomorrow's Labor Day. Look at that.
Yes.
I'm gonna think about my laboring. All right. Bye, Miss Ashley.
All right, my dear. Bye-bye. Yes. Thank you for coming up, Miss T, and sharing your story and being vulnerable. That takes a lot of courage to do here in front of all of these people. I want to say this again. Being an entrepreneur and building a business is not easy. Being an influencer is not easy. And although it looks like it's easy, it may be easy for some. Okay. But even when you get 1 million followers, even if you get $1 million, you still have to do the work. There's no time where you just stop work. Oh, I'm gonna just get comfortable. And there's not a time. There's not a time unless you want to live in a place that doesn't require a certain type of lifestyle or a certain amount of means. Okay. Let's say you want to live on a farm. Okay. Let's say you want to live in the middle of a flower patch in a nice cottage. Even still, you're going to need money. Okay. But I'm just saying you can manifest, but you also have to do the work, beautiful people. You also have to do the work. Okay. You have to do both. So write out that list. Get your book, sit out in the grass, let the sun hit you, put on your headphones, and write out what you're going to do for the next 6 months. Okay? And be honest with yourself. That goes to everyone out here. Be honest with yourself. Tell the truth of what your situation is. Because I think the number one thing most people do is lie to themselves. Stop lying to yourself. And I say that with all the love in my heart. Stop lying means, am I in a relationship I need to be in? Stop lying means, am I really saving money and doing what I need to do? Stop lying also means, well, you said you're working on your business, but what's going on? Tell the truth of what your situation is. Tell the truth to yourself. Tell the truth. Once you do that, things will start to change. Okay? Yes, be honest. Even if you have to cry, even if it hurts, tell the truth. Get to the bottom of it and then get to work. Because it is all possible with manifestation and with work. Okay? I hope that helps someone. I think someone needed to hear that today. Thank you for coming up, Miss T. That helps someone else out. You don't realize who it helped, but it helps someone else out. Okay? Thank you for coming up. All righty. Thank you, Miss Rejuvenated. If you are enjoying this live, subscribe and send a super chat if you are enjoying the live. Thank you, Lady Danger. Please keep spreading light. Thank you so much. I'm going to read the other super chats. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. I'm going to bring up Hazel. Hazel.
Hi, Miss Ashley.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Good. I was listening to the other girl and I was like, oh, let me get out and get some sun.
Looking good. Your skin looks good.
Thank you. So my question is, it's kind of like related to her, but I feel like for me, I'm good at like sitting down, writing everything down, getting everything together. But my problem is I have an issue with actually doing the work. And like for the past year, 2023, I have like put a lot of work into something that I really didn't want to do. And I kind of changed my life in August and I decided to go on this 4-month detox. So I got rid of like fast food, no social media, not really contacted with any friends or family except like my parents. And also, what was the last one? Oh, like no reality TV, no TV at all, no like entertainment, really no music. Just in case I'm like, unless I'm like cleaning. And so I'm trying to like get consistent with doing the work. But it seems like it's so hard for me to do that because of like my work schedule. Like I usually just like to come home, shower and go straight to bed instead of like doing what I have to do. Like I wanted to like work out when I get home from work, and the morning time I have to cook like for lunch and stuff and for like dinner. And so I don't have enough time to do stuff in the morning as well. So I was trying to think of like what can I do to like fit like the things I want to do in my schedule with being consistent with it as well.
Hazel, do you have a schedule? Do you have a schedule now?
Yes, I had a schedule, but it seems like I can't do it because of the time management.
So let me ask you this, Hazel, because you came up here a month ago looking gorgeous in a white dress.
Thank you.
And you made time to get the white dress, get the accessories for the dress, put your hair together, make sure you had all the makeups and doodahs to make sure you looked your best for that event. Right, Ms. Hazel? So if we can put our efforts into our looks, into making sure we are the belle of the ball, we can make time to get up earlier. And you look like you're 18, 19, or 21. How old are you?
22.
Okay, same thing. 18, 22, same thing. You should have more than enough energy. More than, so much so you got something to give away. To run around, go to work, come back home, work out twice.
Right.
Then lay down and still be up for an hour to scroll on TikTok. Because I know when you come home, you're still on the apps, scrolling.
I
Yeah.
would say I'm like more on like YouTube now since I got rid of like TikTok and stuff. Like I'm on YouTube now,
Mhm.
so I've limited also my YouTube access as well because that's what I noticed. Like I literally like on my phone, I even like wrote down like on my notes
Mhm.
of like what
Mhm.
to do when I get home. Like don't get on your phone, don't lay in that
Perfect.
bed, get up.
Okay.
And even when I do that, and I set as my lock screen, so once I open my phone, that's the first thing I see. I
Mhm.
still tend to do those things. So that's
But
what
wait,
I'm like.
Hazel, you said, sorry to cut you off. You said you have, when you get home, you're saying you don't jump in the bed. So if you're not jumping in the bed, are you not going to the gym right away?
That's the problem. And then also what I think, and also I like make too much excuses for myself. Like in the last week, like I was working over a little bit of overtime, staying like an extra hour or two. So I would put that as my excuse of like, oh, it's too late, like I can't go to the gym. And that's what I'm trying to focus on and work on to like get those excuses out your head. Like even if it's late, you still have the time, you still have the energy. Get up, get up.
You do. You do. And I
Mhm.
thought that girl, because I'm considering you that girl. I thought
Mhm.
that girl made the time. I thought that's what they did.
Right.
I thought the girls that wasn't the girls made the time.
Mhm.
So that means if you have to take your gym bag with you to work, so you're not going straight home, you have your gym
Mm.
clothes, you go to the gym after you leave work, and then you go home.
Okay.
That's what we're
I
going
can
to
do
do.
that.
And for the next
Mhm.
month, I'm not going to even say 6 months. The next
Mhm.
30 days, you're not going to make any excuses. You're going to keep your word to yourself. That's the promise you're going to make to you.
Okay.
That
I
means if
promise
I
that
say
this month.
I'm going, no. That means if I say I'm going to do something, I'm doing it. Whether I'm tired, I'm upset, I don't feel like it, the money didn't clear, the guy's not acting right, whatever the situation is, you're going to do it. You're going to keep your word.
Mhm. I'm gonna stand on business this month. I'm gonna stand on business.
And not only
And
business, you're going to stand on you. You're going to stand on you. That part.
mhm. And I was also going to ask just a little yes or no question. Are you like, do you do mentoring as well? Because I was thinking about looking for a mentor. Like when you brought it up, I'm like, Miss Action like she got things together because she had her little mentor to help her out. So I was wondering if you're doing like coaching or mentoring on the side, because that's what I also feel like I need to do, because that's why I haven't been in contact with my friends, because it's like I try to lean on them for motivation and for support, but it seems like they also dealing with real life too. So I was trying to look for like a professional to like help me be consistent and not jump into my like excuses and stuff. Because I would have someone who's there like, hey, so what did you do this week? What do we need to work on this week?
Absolutely. I do. Click the link in the bio under that coaching call. Start
Mm-hmm.
there. We'll get on a Zoom for 1 hour and then we'll work something out. I have Hannah after our first call. So I have everyone sign up for the first call on my website. That's $150 to see if you're serious about committing just to a call. Once you decide that you're serious about that, then we'll send you the package for mentoring.
Mm. Okay.
All right. So
Mm-hmm.
that's step number one. Sign up for the coaching call.
Okay. Once I get my
All right.
budgets together, we sure will.
All righty.
All
Perfect.
righty.
But in the meantime, in between time, do the things I just said over the next 30 days. Okay.
No more excuses. Go
No
straight to the
more.
gym.
Straight. Did you go
Gotcha.
today? What time?
No, I usually just go during the weekdays, and Saturday, Sunday's my rest day. 5 days a week.
You said, but I thought the conversation we just had, you said you wasn't going because you didn't make it. You don't make it on the weekdays. So you go on the weekdays.
So go on weekends now. Okay. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, because the conversation we
Right.
just had, you said you wasn't going. That's what I thought we just discussed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hazel, we lost you. Hold on. Let me take Hazel down. Let me put Hazel back. Hazel, you froze. Hazel, you froze. You're still frozen. Okay, Hazel, listen to those tips. I hope those tips were very, very helpful. Y'all are here on a Sunday. Y'all are here. Hello. Okay. Listen to those tips, Hazel. You froze. Okay. I'm going to bring up the next person in a second. Let me read these super chats. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Keep your word to yourself, beautiful people. Keep your word to yourself. Y'all too young, too cute, too beautiful, too everything. Just too to be making all these excuses. Too many excuses to be this cute. Too many. Too many. Okay? Too many. She hasn't earned a rest day. No, Hazel has not earned a rest day just yet. Not yet. No, not yet. No rest days. And I could tell she's well rested by her skin and her under eyes. Okay? The skin is clear and she don't got no bags. She looks well rested. Okay? Let's read these super chats really quickly. Give me a second, guys. All right. I'm 26 and he's 39. Met a week ago and he wants to see me daily. Too much. Daily? So if he's seeing you daily, Alexis, when is he working? That's my question. Any man who wants to see you daily, unless he's a multi-millionaire, okay, he has millions of dollars. That's what I'm thinking. Millions, okay? That means he got some time. But when is he working if he gonna see you every day? And when are you working, doing your routine and being on you? Every day is too much. Make him miss you a little bit. Every day is way too much, okay? You're going to get bored. When is he working? When is he clocking in? When is he doing what he needs to do for him? When is he drinking his water, having some time, going to work? When is he doing that? Too much. All right. If you don't want to come up and you have a question, you can send a super chat. All right. I'm going to do one more super chat. I'm going to read all of them, but I'm going to read one more, then I'm going to bring someone else up. All right. I'm having issues managing my family's finances. Can you provide tips on managing the family's budget, paying bills and time saving? Why are you managing the family's finances, Kaz? Do you mean, are you a wife? Are you a mother? Is it that what you mean? Or is this your mother, father, sister, brother? What do you mean? What does that mean? Family? Do you mean these are your children? I'm not sure. Or is this your like family? Okay. But tips for managing any type of budget and paying bills on time. One thing you can do that most companies have is auto pay. You can put all your bills on auto pay so you don't have to think about it. And you can allocate a certain amount of money on a certain card. So let's say you have 3 different cards or 2 different cards. One for miscellaneous and little doodads from CVS and Sephora. The other one can be for bills. The other card can be for savings. Okay, divide it up. Just like I just told Hazel, make sure you have a book where you write, not Hazel, T and Hazel. Write out all your expenses. How much money am I spending? How much money am I making? How much money is actually staying in my bank account? Am I only checking my bank account the day before I get paid? Am I only checking my bank account the day before I get paid? Am I aware of how much money is coming out my account? Do I have that a little alarm that Chase, Bank of America, the little notification, 10 cents just came out of your account? You just spent $100 from Shein and Fashion Nova. Oh, you just spent $250 from Amazon. Here's another tip. Carry cash and leave your cards at home. Maybe have one card for emergencies, but carry cash with you. When you carry cash, it signals to your brain, oh, the money's leaving my hand and my wallet. When you swipe, guess what? You don't see it going, and you also don't see it coming into your bank account. Carry cash. Create a budget. Okay? I hope those tips helped. I'm going to bring someone else up. Subscribe to the channel. If you have a question or if you just want to send a super chat, feel free. All right? Let's see. Jada. Jayana. Jayana?
Hello, Miss Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. But I want to thank you so much for coming on this Sunday to share your wisdom with us. I want to go back to when you were talking about when you were in high school, you were 15, you were doing cheerleading and doing extracurriculars and things like that. I'm a senior. I'm 17 years old and I don't have any friends. The one girl that I thought was my friend, she is no. So I'm pretty lonely in high school, but I want to do volunteering and I want to do those great things, but I'm just so shy and I have social anxiety. And I was really hoping that you could give me some advice. I'm sorry, my heart is racing. It's
Yes,
racing.
no, it can be a little nerve-wracking being up here. No worries. So how I joined those extracurricular activities is, I know, and when I was going to high school, we had a bulletin in our school, or we heard from, like, they usually had an office where they had, what is it? I can't think of the word. Like, I don't want to say coaches, mentors, people in the office that help you with college applications and things like that. Yes, would keep you privy on about the activities that's going on in the school. Oh, so are there any like bulletins in your school that list all of the extracurricular activities or things you can do after school?
I don't believe so, but they do have like announcers who announce certain things. I have talked to my school college advisor, and she was going to tell me volunteering opportunities and things like that, but I didn't keep in touch with her. But I know last year I was actively looking for volunteer opportunities, just looking for advice from my teachers and people, and nobody was really
Helping
giving
you.
me I was looking for. I will say one teacher did help me. I participated in an interior design program, and that was fun. Yeah. But that was pretty much it. Like I said, I'm 17 and I've never worked a job in my life. And that makes me really like upset. And
It's
I'm really insecure about that because I go to school every single day with teenagers who are go-getters. They're last estheticians. They do nails, they do hair. And I know better than to compare myself to other girls because,
Mhm.
you know, but I just wish that I did more. But it's my anxiety that really gets in the way of just doing what I want to do because I would love to volunteer since I'm
Mhm.
doing nothing. It's like I do nothing. I go home after school and I just watch TV. I'm playing games. It's like I'm 17 years old and it's like
What do you want to do? Let's start there, Jay. What do you want to do? What is a volunteer opportunity that you would be interested in doing? You have to start there first.
literally anything. I would love to volunteer or help the homeless, spread
Okay.
love. Yeah,
Okay.
anything service, anything. But I don't know where to look. My summer I was looking on Google for like all of these, like just looking for any opportunity, but I couldn't find anything. And it's just I don't know.
So I would want you to get a focus, because it sounds like you're saying anything because you're like, you want to do something because everyone's doing something. But I want you to focus on your interests. What are you interested in? Okay, the homeless is one. Can we name two other things that you would be genuinely interested in? You get what I'm saying? Like, I want you to think of things that you genuinely have your interests. Like, I knew in high school that I love fashion. That was my thing. I wanted to do fashion or acting. Those were the two things that I love. Okay. So I was like, okay, I created a little fashion magazine in high school. All right. It was called Envoy. That's what the magazine was called. I'll never forget it. All right. And I joined other little clubs in the school. For example, the debate team, because I was shy. So I pushed myself into the debate team only because I had issues around speaking and not being that confident when it came to those things, right? So the only way to kind of get over social anxiety is by being social, is by
Mhm.
being social. So to answer your question, I want you to think of three things that you want to do. Now, I know you said you spoke to your guidance counselor, but you didn't follow up. I want you to follow up with her again, him or her. I want you to send that email. I want you to go to the office. I was that girl in high school who kind of nagged them. They knew my name, first and last. Oh, here comes Ashley. She's interested in doing something else. They should know your name and they should know your face. Okay. So follow up again, write out your three interests, and think
Mhm.
about, if I'm going to college, what is something I'm into? Okay, the girls are doing lashes and hair. That may not be your thing. What is your thing? What does Jay like? What is your genuine interest? What do you like to do? That's what I want you to think about. And I don't want you to frantically try to get to that place just to say you are doing something to fit in, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Thank
it's really time. Just, yes, just think about it. Like, sit down, open your notebook. Today is Sunday. All right. And just write down 3 things, 3 volunteer efforts that you would be interested in. Once you
Yeah.
decide that, then I want you to follow up with your guidance counselor so you have clarity. You're not going like, oh, help me, not only help me get it, but what should I do? You want to go there just being clear. You want to go there being clear about your intentions, right?
Right.
So that's what becoming a young woman is. It's being more intentional. Like, all right, I'm getting a little older. I know what I want. So here's the 3 things I want to do, Miss Guidance Counselor. Can you help me get there? What would you suggest? Okay. What type of programs would you suggest? All right. When I wanted to do fashion, there was a place in New York when I was in college. I can't think of it. They rent out clothing to Dress for Success. I started working for Dress for Success. They rent out clothing to women who may have been incarcerated or found themselves in situations where they didn't have the means or the way. Okay, so I was able to help women out and still do what I love at Dress for Success. So that was a great volunteering program. So I want you to think I was still able to help people, which I love to do, and incorporate fashion. So that's how I want you to think about your goals and what you want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope I wasn't talking too much. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling. Enjoy and keep me updated, please. I want to know like what you decide to sign up for. So come back and keep us posted in like the next 2 weeks or a month, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thank
All
you,
right.
Miss Ashley.
You're welcome, darling. Thank you for coming up, Jay. I think that's going to be very, very helpful. Oh, she mentioned interior design. Yes. Look up something within interior design, Jay. Thank you for mentioning that, Tish. Okay, that's why I told her to write out 3 different things that she would be interested in. Okay, 3 different internships. I was the queen of internships. Okay, when I was younger, people used to call me Miss Intern, and I remember crying about that when I used to cry when I was 17. People used to call me Miss Intern. I had so many internships. I had so many. Okay, I was working for free. Okay, but doing what I love. So make sure you get it and get out of your head, girl. Get out of your head. You're 17. Y'all are far ahead of the game. 17, 18, and 19. The emotional maturity, the intentions, the mindset. Oh my gosh. I don't think we was thinking that way at 17. Y'all are far ahead of the game. All right. I'm going to answer some more questions. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm going to read some super chats really quick. Let's read some super chats because I feel like I didn't get to everyone. Miss JLE says, how do I begin to change my life when every area is a mess? Finances, health, relationships. I have lost all faith in losing my mental health as well. How do I begin my life when all areas is a mess? Well, Miss JLE, the first thing I want you to do is write a gratitude list. Before we get into the list of what you need to do, I want you to write a gratitude list. And the first thing you are going to write on that list, number 1, is going to be, I am alive. Wow. What a blessing that is. Okay. I am alive. Okay. That's going to be number 1. I want you to write that gratitude list. I am alive. Okay. And then I want you to start writing 3 other things that you are grateful for. Your sight, your 5 senses, your walk, your wiggling of the toes. Okay. Water, food in your refrigerator. I want you to write all the things that you are grateful for. And after you do that, then I want you to go over and write another list. And this list is going to be, what are 5 things I can do under each area, finances, health, and relationships, to make each area of that a little bit better. Does that make sense? So finances, I'm going to start saving, I don't know, $10 a week. Health, I'm going to start going to the gym every day for 10 minutes. Okay. Relationships, I'm going to start going to couples therapy or I'm going to start communicating better with my partner. Those are the things I want you to think about and I want you to do. I hope that helps you, Miss JLE. All right. Hello, Zoe.
Hello. Can you hear
Hey.
me?
I can hear you. I can see you.
Good. I am from Ireland, so this is the first time that I've been able to come onto your live while you're live. So it's just like wow. I have a fashion question, so I just wanted to ask: is that okay to ask while it's Ask Ashley? Because if not, it's okay.
Yeah. What is your fashion question, Ms. Zoe?
Okay, so I am flying to America in 2 weeks, and I'm going to a friend's wedding. I have my dress ordered for that, but as a birthday treat for my 25th birthday, my boyfriend is treating me to tickets to Moulin Rouge. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Yes.
I know, man.
So thinking sexy, we're thinking red. I don't have the dresses because they've just been ordered, but I do have pictures. So I can show you the pictures. I don't know if it's going to come across, but I'll try and describe them. But basically, one is long and one is short. So I wanted the chat and your opinion. Do I go all out or do I kind of play it safe?
Now you
Okay.
know we're gonna tell you to go all
I
out,
know.
Zoe.
know,
Will you have this outfit by next Friday, Zoe, to come back up? Will you have the outfit by next Friday? Will you have the outfit?
It's already posted. I have bought them secondhand. We use a thing in Europe here called Vinted. I think it's very close to Poshmark in America, but one of them is Vinted. That's why I bought it secondhand. But yeah, they should be. I'm flying out 2 Saturdays, so this should be coming the next few days. But it just won't be here, and I won't be here on your Fashion Friday with the time.
Okay. Let's see it. Show us the photo.
Okay, so I'm using my laptop, so I hope this works. Okay, so the first one is red vintage long maxi full
with a little
sequence
split.
with a little split. Yeah, so that's my first option. And then the second option is a little cocktail. It's low, but it's satin, and then it kind of flares out at the waist. And then at the back, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of like that. So sorry, go back to the first one. First one is full gown sequence. It's a kind of V-neck and straps, but the full thing is sequence.
So let's ask the chat, 1 or 2. 1, the first dress or the second dress? I like the second dress. I like the material of the second dress. The second dress looks more glam.
Yes,
it looks more glam.
It's like that stiff satin, like it's just gonna just look like the yeah. And then I have accessories if you would like to see them, if I have time.
Yes, please.
Okay,
let's see the accessories for the second dress.
Okay, so I have been watching your lives for the past. Every Saturday I wake up and I put on your Fashion Fridays. Well, I'm Irish, so us European Irish girls, we always come out with a heel for occasions. Always. But because it's New York and because I'll be walking a lot, I kind of wanted to go for not a church comfortable heel, as I hear you talk, but something. So here we have a little open toe gold, and then it straps here.
Okay. All right. Now, so this is shoe 1, chat. Should she go for shoe 1? All right. With the second dress. All right.
Okay. And then it's Spanish leather nude.
Oh, Spanish leather. Excuse me. Okay. Or shoe number 2. All right. With the red dress. That second shoe gives me dancer shoe, like dancer. Okay. Salsa shoe number 2. Okay. Yes. All right. Should she go for shoe 1 or shoe 2, chat?
But it's 4 inches. It just looks a bit small on the camera.
Yes. Shoe 1 or shoe 2? Shoe 1. I'm seeing shoe 1. Shoe 1. It has a little shine on it.
Yeah, and then this is a vintage. Because I was going with the vintage dress, this is a vintage clutch, but it's just gold. And then I'm thinking of putting the strap inside and then just holding it like as
a clutch. Yes. A clutch. Yes. And it matches the shoe. Yes. As a clutch.
Okay. So short dress.
Yes. and red lip, bronzer, makeup.
Yeah.
Blush, bronzer, mascara, and a cherry red lip. A blue red. Do a blue red lip.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Miss Ashley. I absolutely adore what you're doing, and I'm getting all the Irish European girls onto your videos because of it. It's so feminine, and I think a lot of us European girls, we love to present ourselves well. We love to, you know, be a natural feminine woman. So I just love what you're talking about. Oh yeah.
So appreciate it, and please tag me in your final look, okay? So I can post it up like a update kind of video, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Ashley.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye. Oh, thank you for coming up, Zoe from Ireland. Wow, we are worldwide in my Candy voice, okay? And my Candy Bursa voice, okay? We are worldwide, okay? Zoe was so sweet, very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Yes, burlesque is sexy. And I think shorter, yes. For Moulin Rouge, it should be shorter, okay? Shorter, sexy, for sure. A blue tone red, yes, a blue red, like Ruby Woo or Sephora number 77. I think that's the color. The lip stains that they have, that's a good one. All right, let me go through the super chats before I bring anyone else up. Let's see. Did I said rejuvenate? Okay. Rejuvenated said, thank you for coming on this Sunday, Ash. You took me to church. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Rose Jean Ty 21. Thank you. Jesse T, how can I deal with the extreme soreness that constantly happens after a workout? You can always do like an Epsom salt bath, but make sure you are stretching before you work out. You're probably not stretching. You need to stretch. And make sure you're not doing leg day or glute day 5 times a week. Okay? You should not be doing leg day and glute day 5 times a week. Okay? So 1 day for legs, then arms, then back, then abs. Okay? But try to stretch it out and stretch. You have to stretch. Stretch. Okay? All righty. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Ashley. I turned 25. I've been in finance since I was 20. I recently got noticed that my current job, 1 year in here, is relocated and I may not have a job. I feel lost. Any tips? Well, I don't want you to feel lost because you are 25 and that is amazing. Have you started looking up other jobs within your fields? Okay. Start with LinkedIn. All right. Start with LinkedIn. You're young enough to find a new job. You're going to look up some new jobs on LinkedIn and I want you to write out a list. So you're starting to prepare for your future interview. What have you done with your last company? What have you helped them with? Okay. How have you helped them grow? What were your responsibilities? Okay. What did you learn from that last job or the current job that you're in that you can bring to your new job? Those are the things I want you to think about. I don't want you to think about being lost. I want you to think about this as a learning experience. Things happen. It's time to sit down again, like I told T and Hazel. Open up that book, decide what company or place you want to work at, and then move forward. Okay. Hope that is helpful. Update your resume. Thank you for saying that. Makala Stewart, update your resume. If you guys have any tips for Nana, put them in the chat. Okay. Put them in the chat. But don't feel lost. Don't be afraid because you still have the job. I hope you have been saving and start to look up new jobs on LinkedIn. Okay. Someone said LinkedIn has a feature to let headhunters know you're looking for a job and you can send them job alerts. Oh, perfect. That's a great one. Read this one here. I'm going to just put this one up here. LinkedIn has a feature to let headhunters know you're looking for a job and can send you job alerts. So look into that feature, my dear. Nana, look into that feature. Thank you so much for sharing that. All righty. So we have more people down below. I'm going to take these last 2 people. All right.
Oh,
hello, Yeti.
Oh, Lord. I was like, please pick me.
Yes. Yes. How are you, gorgeous?
I'm good. It's your favorite real estate agent back
Hey.
again.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, so first of all, I wanted to tell you I'm going to the park. So let me know how I look,
Yes, cute and fits. Okay, and skin is glowing. All right, let's see the shoe.
Okay.
Let's see the shoe.
I just got some New Balance. Can you see it?
Sneakers. Okay, perfect. All right, she's ready.
Okay, so first of all, this weekend, your girl was working. So I went on 2 first dates this weekend. And on Friday, funny enough, you were live and I was sitting in the car waiting on my date, child. I'm gonna tell you about that later. But I was sitting in my car and you were on live and I was like, let me get on. But by the time I was trying to get on, the guy already showed up and I was like, you know what, it's whatever. Next time. So I'll show you the outfit later. Later. But the second person that I went on was yesterday. And we went to this like festival in the city. This guy, he was cool. Everything was like chill. And I actually enjoyed his vibe so much he wanted to take me out today. So I said, you know what, why not? Because usually my Sundays is for me. Like I don't give my Sundays up. Like that's my me time. But I was like, I like him, let me give it a try. So he said he was going to a casino. He was driving to a casino with his friends yesterday after our date. He was going to a casino and it was like 3 hours away because he was going to North Carolina. I'm in Atlanta. So he drove all the way to North Carolina. He told me by 10 a.m., we can do our second date. And I was like, 10 a.m., I don't know if that's possible. You're driving 3 hours to North Carolina, you coming back. I don't know if that's possible. Are you sure you want to do 10 a.m.? He said, you know what, let's do 12 p.m. And then, I'm a man of my word, right? So I said, okay, listen, I like a man of his word. Let's see if you do what you say you're going to do. Fast forward, I wake up 8 o'clock, look at the time, look at my phone, no text message, nothing. 9 o'clock. 10. I said to myself, after 10 o'clock, if I don't hear anything from him, I'm out of here. So 10 o'clock comes, I didn't hear from him. He texts me at 12:11 talking about, oh my bad, I'm just leaving the casino. I made some money, but I'm so sorry for texting you late. Sir?
Did you respond?
I'm sorry?
Did you respond?
So I just said, so this is what I was gonna do. Because at first I was like, I don't know this guy, so I'm like, I don't owe him anything, right? And I'm like, I don't want it to come off like I'm upset or anything, because I'm not upset. I just know that if you can't keep to your word, there's nothing here. So I just said, so I just said, you know what, no problem. I'm glad you made money, and that was all I said. I didn't respond to him after that. But your response now kind of answered my question, because I was like, am I being too harsh? Because I was like, I mean, there's too many options. There's many people that are willing to show me effort, and so I'm like, I'm not that pressed.
And it could have been a simple text or phone call, like, hey, I'm not able to make it. Even if you're not able to make it, like you said he's a man of his word, right? And it was something so simple. Show up, take me out on a date. We already committed to the time. He doesn't know if you had other commitments, right? You said you would go out.
I don't give up my Sundays. My Sundays are lit, and then I was like, I like this guy. He's cool. Let me give it a try. And then he does that.
Was that supposed to be today? Was that today?
Yeah, that was supposed to be 3 hours ago.
Yeah,
I know. So after that, I was like, yeah, no. So yeah, the first guy was cool though. I like him. He's cool, but yeah. So
no. It's time to move on. Yeah, that's unacceptable, because if you let that kind of slide, it's almost like I feel like he's going to do it again.
Yeah.
He's going to keep doing it. Yeah. And y'all haven't even met. So this is kind of, I think people should be putting their best foot forward in the beginning. He should want to impress you. He should want to be on time. He should want to keep his word. That's what I would assume. And if he's not doing that or putting that effort forward, then that's not the person. No.
I'm telling you, man, like, it's the city. I don't know what it is. Something is in the water. Something is in the water.
What city are you in?
Atlanta.
I was about to say Atlanta.
It's something in the water. I don't know what it is, but they got to do better. But it's okay because I'm having fun. Since I've made a decision, so because I won't say it's because of you, but you kind of inspired me. You don't, at least from what I see, you don't drink, right? So I don't really do substances that will like affect the way that I think or anything like that. So, you know, now that I'm kind of having fun with dating, I'm not like, you know, in my head as much. It's easy for me to be like, all right, next. Like, and next, you know, because it's just like, you know, I'm not pressed for you. I don't know you like that. You know, I don't owe you anything. So,
but Yeti, if sorry to cut you off, but it sounds like you liked him a little. Is it bothering you a little bit? Just a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did. Okay, so when he didn't text me, I was waiting for his message because if you tell me you're a man of your word, I believe you. I have no reason not to believe you, right? You haven't shown me otherwise. And when he didn't text me back, and I was like, okay, well, you know what, like. Next person. I mean, don't get me wrong. He was a nice guy, but there's so many nice guys out there. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's cool, but he's like one of how many cool people, you know? So I mean, it did bother me, but it's not to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, like what is life, you know? So
and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it sounds like you were into him, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And it's just unfortunate that some guys are so silly and they don't see it. Like, it's like, hey, like, I'm into you. I'm responding to you. I'm ready to go out with you. And now you're acting silly. Like, you're just acting silly. Like, why can't you just even communicate to me like, hey, I can't make it or I won't make it on time? It's like, I'm not even asking for much.
He was up the entire time. I mean, he was in the casino, right? He was, so I'm pretty sure he saw, I'm still in North Carolina. I have this commitment at 12 o'clock. Let me let her know, like, hey, listen, I'm not going to be able to make it, at least something, you know, but he didn't do that. And I was like, yeah, that's a big no, because you didn't really prioritize, at least my time is pretty valuable.
Yeah. That's how I see it. It's like, you're not even thinking about me. And that's pretty selfish. You know, like, I was looking forward to it. I'm getting dressed. And as women, we have to do hair, makeup, even if you don't do all of the glam. Still, it takes effort. Hair, makeup, what outfit, what shoe? Hey, girl, do you think this shoe, this dress? Then you go in the mirror, you change, then you change again. It's a lot of work. Then you got.
That's why I said by 10. If I don't hear from him, because like I need time, you know. So if I didn't hear from you by 10, then it's not happening. So, but then there was a third guy, right? I know. Listen, I'm young.
There's nothing wrong. I'm not judging you. You should be dating.
So there's a third guy. We were talking and whatever, and he wanted to take me on a date. Well, he wanted to take me on a date, and he picked some location, and I wasn't really feeling it. So I'm like, you know, you see me, and like, this is where you want to take me. So instead of me to stop responding, which I was going to, I was like, you know what? Let me just give him a suggestion. And if he doesn't like it, we can like work something together to figure out where will work for both of us. So I gave him a suggestion. And you know what this man told me? This man said, thanks for the suggestion, but I think I'm going to stick to the spot. Actually, no. So I told him, I said,
what was the spot that he wanted to take you to?
It was some cafe, like, it wasn't even about the cafe. The menu I couldn't see myself eating any of that. Like, I was like, I'm not eating this. So when I told him it was because of the menu, it wasn't like, you know, I wanted to go to a 5-star restaurant on our first date. He was like, yeah, no, I wanted this spot. So I didn't even respond to him. I just liked the message. And then he messaged me back and he was like, what do you want to do? Are you still interested? And I was like, LOL, no. Because like, no, that's not happening. And then he just said, okay, cool. And then that was it. And I haven't responded to him after that. So, hey, it is what it is.
I mean, you're clear about what is it that you want, and he's clear about what it is that he wants. So it's like, all right, we don't work. This doesn't align. Let's move on. You know, and I'm sure it's like, Yeah, and as a woman, for all the women listening, and even for you, Yeti, I know it's just like, man, I know as a woman, you're like, I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for much. For all the women watching here or who's in Yeti's position, I just want to remind you that there's nothing you're doing wrong. Okay. You're beautiful, you have it going on. And unfortunately, not all men, but some just don't want to put the effort in 2023. It can be a challenge. It can be a challenge. I will say that. I don't want to say it's hard. You don't use the word challenge. Okay.
But you know what?
But
If you have your goal, like what you want, and because for me this is how it is. I know what I want, and I'm not willing
yes.
to compromise because I'm not like asking for too much. Like, you know, I'm just
Yes.
asking for the bare minimum, you know. And if you can't do just that, then there's nothing for us to talk about. Like, there's nothing. I don't know.
Literally. There's just, it's like, you know, if this doesn't work for you, all the best, honey. That's how it is, you know. Move on next. Keep putting yourself out there. I like that you're staying in shape. Your skin looks good. Your hair looks great. You know, you have great energy all the time. And I feel like we find that person when we're least expecting it, or we're not even looking, you know? So when you're walking around the park, or you go sit at your favorite restaurant and someone goes, hey, like, literally it should happen more organically. But I know in 2023, to all my ladies, it's such a challenge. It is a challenge now. It's
Yeah, I
definitely a
didn't meet the
challenge.
guy. I met him at when I was going hiking. I was going hiking, and he was hiking as well. And then we exchanged numbers. So that I'm not gonna lie, like I do love organic connections. Like if I'm going out and someone walks up to me, because you have the courage to come up to me and do that. You know, I don't like when the guy is kind of like nervous to talk to me. Like, no, man, you got to show that you are worth, you know, my time. You know, like anyway. But that's neither here nor there. But last thing I want to say before I leave. So Miss Ashley, I've been seeing your before and after for your waist. Lord Jesus. I said, what? Because, okay, so waist trainers, I've used them before, and I'm on and off with it. It kind of makes me bloated or something. I think I feel like maybe my gut health is not the best. So when I wear it, it's like.
No, what are you talking about? Your gut health is not the best. I can tell
I
by
know,
your
but when I
skin you have
wear
great
it,
gut health. Your
when I
skin and your
wear it,
stomach is flat. What are you talking about? Your skin is clear. That's a reflection of your gut health. Yeah, you're fine.
oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I wanted to order from your website, but it wasn't there. I'm like, Miss Ashley,
Tomorrow.
I want to give you
Tomorrow,
my
my love.
money.
Yes, tomorrow. It'll be back. It's so weird. When they wasn't there, when they were there, nobody, I was like, where was
I didn't
y'all?
know. See,
Not you, Yeti,
yeah.
not you. But yes, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. It'll be up tomorrow, Miss Yeti.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll
But
definitely
you look
purchase
good.
them.
Step back. You look snatched. Show it. Come on now. Come on, Miss Yeti. You snatched up now. Okay, waist, legs, and hips, and body.
Okay.
Okay.
Twatwa, I was cracking up.
Oh my God. I don't know what made me say twat. I still don't know why I said that. What made me say that?
When you said it, I was like, Twatwa, is that like a slang in New York or something? And then when you were laughing about it, I was like, okay. Cracking me up.
Silly. Okay. Yes,
so
but
much,
you look good. Your body looks amazing. Your body looks
Thank
amazing.
you.
And I
Thank
just
you.
say, keep putting yourself out there. You know, you will find your person eventually, as long as you're being intentional, right? As long as we're getting out the house, we're going places, you know,
I'm about to go to
because
the
they
park,
can't find us in the house. Right. Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Miss Ashley.
You're welcome, Yeti. It's always nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Bye,
Bye.
honey. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming up, Yeti. It's always so nice to see her. Okay, we have some regulars. Twatwa. Y'all in that twatwa. Y'all are not. Everyone is laughing about that twatwa. That twatwa comment. Y'all love that twatwa. Okay, hold on. We have a question here. Getting a prenup with a very wealthy retired doctor. What should a girl ask for? I know to ask for the house, the land that the house stays on, the stocks, the bonds, and allowance. Is there anything else I should add? Chat, is there anything else Sweet Pea should ask for? Okay. Miss Sweet Pea is getting a prenup with a very wealthy retired doctor, right? She's already asked for the house, the land, the stocks, the allowance. Is there anything else she needs to ask for? Okay, put it in the chats. It sounds like you got everything. Okay, Sweet Pea, you got the most important things. Okay, paid taxes, Jasmina said. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Trust the children. Okay, that's another one. Anything else? Girl, everything, Giovanni said. To be in his trust, Sweet Pea said. Okay, is there anything else Sweet Pea should ask for? Any royalties? Okay, staggered payout schedule. Okay, the dogs. Is there anything else? Celeste said a paid attorney fees. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, listen to that one. Celeste said a paid attorney fees. All right, anything else, chat? Any other assets? Life insurance, Simone said. The kids, health insurance. Wildflower said the clothes off of his back. You know what? I'm done with y'all. The clothes off of his back. Why y'all so crazy? All right. Jasmine said the doctor's gonna be broke. Okay, well, it's a prenup, child. Okay. A Birkin bag, the boats, his dignity. Okay, y'all gotta stop now. Miss Sweet Pea, I hope besides the jokes, you were able to get a little bit from that, okay? But rewatch the live. I hope you wrote down some of these notes, okay? And yes, I hope that was helpful, okay? My TikTok family, I think we have a good mixture of people in here, all right? We have some wealthy girls here. We have some working girls here, okay? And guys and men. So I hope those tips were helpful, all right? Yes, let's be serious. Then I'm gonna bring Jade up. Jade, give me 1 second. So Sweet Pea is back with another question. BLW, I'm 60. Is that by the way? I'm 60. He is 79. Without kids of our own. Okay, so she's 60 and he's 79. You better go ahead. Come on now. She's 60, baby. Okay, 60. And he's 79. Okay, you better do your big one, Miss Sweet Pea. Okay. No children. They have no children. No kids of our own. They have no kids. Okay. I'm going to start reading these comments. All right. Let's be serious. She's really asking. Okay. Sweet Pea, I hope that was helpful. Mm-hmm. All righty. Let's bring up Miss Jade. Miss Jade.
Hey, Ashley.
Hi, your face was just on the camera. Where you at? I saw you. Come back.
Oh my God, you saw me? Oh my God, oh my
I saw you
God.
already. Yes, I saw you put the hoodie on. Come on up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm like kind of shy, but this is me. Wait, let me put some light. Yeah.
Hello, beautiful. Wow. Why you hiding all that beauty and that beautiful smile? Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Isn't
Thank
she
you.
lovely? I think that's the Stevie Wonder. Is that playing in the background? Okay, I thought that was playing. All right. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you how to deal with bullies and haters in school. So like since I'm 13 years old, and yeah, and I like get bullied a lot, for like my my body and stuff, So yeah, I just wanted to ask you how to deal with bullies and like haters. So that's why.
Have you told your mom or your parent or your guardian to go up to the school? Have you done that first?
Yes.
Have they gone up to school to talk to the kids and the kids' mother to get to the bottom of that?
I have told my mother, and she said that since I start school on the 15th of September, she's gonna talk to my teacher about this, cause cause this has been going, cause like this started, like I think from 6th grade, and like now um I'm like going to 8th grade. So yeah, they have been bullying me from from 6th grade. So yeah, that's and like I never told anyone, but that's why.
Yes. Okay. So, Miss Jade, because it's one thing, and this is for everyone watching, it's one thing to ignore them, but in this time, in this age, and I remember being in elementary and being bullied, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you what my mom told me and my sister because we are on YouTube, chat, okay? And I don't condone fighting or violence, okay? But I will say this. You can ignore them, but people will push kids to their limits, okay? And they will put their hands on kids. So your mom needs to go to that school. I need your mom to go to that school. I need you to put the pressure on mom. Say, Mom, I don't feel good. I don't feel safe. I need you to use that word. I do not feel safe, Mom. Okay, I feel like they are going to harm me and it's affecting my self-esteem. And mom needs to go to the school. I'm not saying she wasn't thinking about this, but mom needs to go to school and talk to the kids, and the parents all need to be in the same, how do you say, room. When I was being bullied, my mom, my dad, they came up to the school. I need you to go up to the school, the parents, with the kids and the other kids across the school. And more often than not, when a bullies are bullying you, it's because something at home is happening to them. They have trauma issue and they're being bullied. That doesn't make it right, I'm saying, but I'm just putting that out there. All right. But if worse comes to worse, Miss Jade, is anyone putting their hands on you or is anyone hitting you?
No, they like never hit me,
Oh, okay.
Like it's just about, like saying like, hey, you are this, like you're this, and like one of them too, like he always called me the N-word, like, and then I'm like, but yeah, so
And this is
like I
another
just want to.
Black person? Are you in a diverse school, or is this a Black person, or is this a Caucasian person calling you this?
No, the one that wait, because like there are like two people, that they call me the N-word. One is from North Africa and one is from Albania. So yeah, and like and then like sometimes like they call me but yeah, but like I usually like ignore them like stuff. So that's why.
Yeah, I want you to continue to ignore them, but how does it affect your self-esteem? Are you okay? Do you know who you are? Do you feel like you're beautiful? I want to
Yeah,
know how
yeah,
your
yeah.
self-esteem is.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes,
Are
yes.
you
I think
sure?
yeah, yeah. I feel good.
Yes, yes. Okay, because you are a minor, I don't want to tell you to do anything. That's why I keep asking about your parent, okay? Because you are a minor, and if you were my daughter, I would want someone to say, "Where's mom?" Okay? So I want you again to specifically write this down. I want this reported. And because this person, both of them, whether they're South African or Albania, that needs to be reported as a racial slur, okay? So you need to tell mom to report that as a racial slur and make sure that is documented. Because in 2023, that's a big deal if you say that. You go and you report that. They will do something about that. Okay? So
Okay.
again, talk to mom, but enforce it. Don't say it, don't make it like, oh, all right, mom, I'm getting bullied. Be serious. Really have the conversation. Tell her you don't feel safe. Tell her you don't feel comfortable. It's affecting your school grades. You can't be an A student. It's affecting your confidence. That's what you have to say to the principal. I don't feel like I can be an
Mm,
A student. I don't feel like I can go be all that I can be or go to high school because I'm getting bullied every day. Okay.
Yeah.
You can replay the live for mom after I get off if you have to. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm
Okay.
sending
Thank you
you
so
love.
much.
Hold on, Jade. I want to remind you that you are beautiful and you should not be fearful of who you are. You don't ever be ashamed to show your face. Don't ever be ashamed. Okay. You're beautiful. Look at that
Okay.
smile. All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Thank
Bye, Jade.
you.
Oh, Jade. Oh, as little as 13. Yeah. How do y'all know about this YouTube channel at 13? Oh my heart. At 13, y'all know about this YouTube channel. My heart, I could literally cry just saying those last words. Oh. That's just so that's just so heartbreaking. Hold on one guys. Give me 1 second. Let me grab a little napkin. Oh my God. Yeah. It just brought me back to when I was that age, when I was 13. And I used to be bullied in school. So I know what that young girl is feeling. Ooh, okay. Let me get it together. Ciao. Oof. Yeah, her mom needs to go to that school immediately. Her mom needs to go to that school immediately. Immediately, okay? Her mom needs to go to that school. I grew up in New York, in Harlem, and bullying is like 10 times worse when you grow up in New York. Bullying in New York, oh my gosh, especially as a little Black girl, 10 times worse. So we had to resort to two fists up when I was that age, okay? Literally at that age, when I was growing up in Harlem in the inner cities. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't like bullies at all. I don't like it. Alrighty. Let's keep it going. Ooh, let me gather myself before I bring up Mercy. All right, let me gather myself. Hold on 1 second, Mercy. All right. Ooh, child. Lord, I gotta get out that moment. I gotta get out of there. All righty. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, Mercy. How are you? I love that red on your skin. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Ooh, thank you. It's because Hi.
Hi.
Greetings from Milan. Ciao a tutti. Come state? So you know that is what we say here in Italy. It's actually my first time. Thank you for picking me. So I have one question. Actually,
Okay.
two, but let's start with the first one. So, how do I stop being petty just a little bit, because I'm someone, if you do me wrong, I stay away from you, but then when I meet you on the way, I'll be giving you that look, I've not yet forgotten. So I work with these people. Yeah, they're great people, both, it makes Italians, all races. But we have the little bosses who think because I'm tiny and maybe also because I'm short, but I'm a grown-up soon. I'm 27, I graduated last year from Università Cattolica. And
wow. Congratulations.
yes, so like what I'm doing in the morning, it's because I'm a teacher, but now the school is closed. So I'm like, hey, I don't want to be there like that because I'm here on my own. So it's a little bit tough. And I said, I need to get something to do. So I got something, but I realized at work, these people, they want to oppress you. They tell you, do this, do this. I do the right thing at the right time, okay? If you tell me, go do this, I'll go and do that. And sometimes you don't even need to tell me because I know I'm supposed to do it, okay? We're there to work.
Hold on, Mercy. Hold on. I'm hearing a lot of different things. So I want to start from the beginning. And you said, because I'm little, they feel like, they can boss me around. Yeah.
Yes,
so do you feel like
exactly.
the people at your job don't respect you? Is that what I'm hearing? Like you feel like you're not respected?
Yes, they lack respect for other workers. And then in my head, I'm like, wait, what happened to respect? Young, old, fat, thin, slender, all races, black, white, And then normally when I meet them, I give them this dirty look of stay away from me, And then because I didn't do anything wrong. And if I've done something wrong, just say, hey, you know what? This is done like this, not like this. You correct me. We're there to learn sometime, we are all human. We make mistakes. So, and keep it moving,
Okay, so this is what I want you to work on, Mercy. Two things.
Yes.
So we have to work on our poker face. Okay, Miss Mercy, we have to work on that poker face because we can't be rolling our eyes, sucking our teeth, giving a side eye when we're at work. There's a saying that says people should never see you sweat. They should never see it. In the back of your mind, you could be plotting. Not, I don't want to say plot, but you could be gathering, okay, this is how I'm going to handle it. But you should always do it with a smile. Oh, hello, good morning, how are you? Okay.
They don't respond. If you greet them, no one responds. I'm like, what happened to respect?
Right. But again,
the word is buongiorno. I greet you today, you don't respond. Okay, tomorrow you don't respond. 1 month, I stop greeting you.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. That's fair. You go to your desk, you do your job. When they ask you to do the responsibilities or you have to do a meeting, again, you keep your poker face on. You don't allow them to see you sweat. But here's something you can do, all right? You always want to be assertive, not aggressive, but assertive, right? So that looks like, hey, John, the report is done. Do you need anything else? Okay, have a great day. Be assertive in your job. No bubbly. You're still nice, but you're not bubbly. Anything else? Can I send over any other emails? All right, I'm going to head out. Y'all need anything? Great. Have a good one. That kind of energy. Are we doing that?
Okay.
You get that?
I'll try to do that.
Yes. That's a little bit more of a boss kind of like, I'm being nice. I'm not challenging your position, but I am doing my responsibilities, but don't play with me. It also has that part. But
okay.
I'm not
so should we stop with the dirty look?
Yes, none of that. Because no one should affect your joy or your energy. But I get it. Because if you're in that energy all day, it will affect your mental health. No one's saying hello. No one treating you with respect. So it can be a challenge to kind of keep a poker face. But I want you to try your best. Try your best, okay? I want them to remember Mercy no matter what she did. That girl always came in here with a smile, okay? She always had a little smile. I'd never seen her with an attitude. I can't even say, you're talking about Mercy? Come on. No, not with the deep blue skin, okay? And that red, oof, honey. She's never gonna wrinkle, all right? That beauty, no, not her. Not Miss Mercy, no. You can't possibly talking about her. Maybe the girl next to her, but not her. Don't allow them to see you sweat. Don't.
Okay.
All
and
right.
one last question.
Mhm.
Where I come from, if you're dark like me, you're not considered beautiful. But for me, in my head, I'm like, well, that's your problem.
Hello.
That is your ideal standard of beauty. If you want to be light skinned, go bleach yourself. Because I've had people in Italy walk up to me and they ask me, you're too black, or do you need some cream? I'm not even from Nigeria, you know. They ask me if I want to bleach my skin. And because I want to compose myself well, I don't reply. But it bothers me, you know. If you want to bleach, you go bleach. That's good for you. But me, I don't want. So what makes you think that it's right for you to walk up to me and ask me that because I'm too dark, I should bleach my skin? Why? It's not only one person. The last person who asked me was a man. He was a grown-ass man. I think he was in his 40s or 50s. I don't know why. What should I do? You know, it's crazy here in Milan. It's funny.
You can ignore them. You can ignore them. But if you want to be slick, you could say, you see that sun up there? That sun that's in the sky, right? You see that sun up there? My skin absorbs that sunlight. And anything on the earth that doesn't absorb sunlight isn't natural of the earth. Think about that. Anything that doesn't absorb sunlight, it doesn't get brown under the sun, isn't natural to the earth. Let them sit and think about that, okay?
Okay. I'm not going to let that steal my joy from me. No.
Don't allow them to do that. Ignore them.
Great.
Ignore them.
Thank you so much. And that is it. Keep doing you. You're doing great. You look lovely.
Thank you, darling.
Until next time. Ciao, ciao. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao. Bye-bye. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you for coming up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, they will always tell us black is not beautiful. It's a lie, child. It's a lie. It is a lie. Not when people are sitting in tanning beds, getting their lip plumps, and getting bigger booties. Okay, and that goes for any culture. You better know who you are. And that goes for Mercy, and that goes for everyone watching. That goes for the last young girl who was also on here, who was being bullied. Once I realized who I am, okay, really who you are, learn your ancestors, learn the history of your skin, learn the history of what melanin is, okay? Learn how much they are selling melanin on the black market for, okay? I won't get too deep because we're on YouTube. You will start to appreciate who you are. You will start to love who you are. I don't want to be anything other than black, and I'm not coming for any other race, but I love who I am. Period. Okay. This was a great, great live. I'm so happy I came up here on a Sunday. Okay. I am so, so happy I came up here. Oh, this was much needed. Okay. Subscribe, like the video. I will be back tomorrow evening. Okay. I will be back tomorrow evening. I'm happy I can help so many people all across the globe. Y'all had me crying up here today. Okay. I am still there. All right. 13, 17, 16, 60, 45, women, men of all ages, all backgrounds, someone from Ireland, okay, someone from Milan, okay, someone from Harlem, from California. I want to thank you all for supporting me. Thank you so, 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 so much. I love what I do. I absolutely love doing this, okay, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys. I'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know that I will be on TikTok long. Usually I start on TikTok at 7 and then I'll come over here around 8:30. But depending how they go, we'll probably be here at 8 p.m. tomorrow. 8 p.m. EST tomorrow, okay, for sure. 8 p.m. EST tomorrow, okay? 8 p.m. EST. So set your timers. Make sure y'all are on time. I think we had a super chat. Okay, I think we had a super chat. Hold on one second. Hold on. I want to make sure I read these, okay? Mendicia said, your beautiful heart is reaching a lot of people. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. Someone said, hold on. I moved back home because of my verbal abusive hubby with 3 daughters, 3 kids in my sister's house. Getting myself together now. He wants me back with the kids. I'm scared, but I also want a family dynamic. I'm scared to start over. Well, Miss Snuggle with me, you said you're scared. I wouldn't go back to a place that makes me scared or afraid. And abuse is a very dangerous thing, not only for yourself, but for your children. And right now it is bigger than you, Snuggle, because your kids, they're watching this happen. And now you're teaching them about love through how you interact with him. Okay. So I think it's bigger than just a family dynamic right now. And again, you're an adult. You get to choose and make the decisions that you want. This is just my opinion. But for the safety of yourself and your children, it sounds like maybe you need to get your own space. Maybe it's time that you need to get your own space. Yeah, she said scared twice. Exactly. And God forbid, I wouldn't want anything else I wouldn't want anything to happen to you or your children. All right. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you or your children. All right. So please, safety first. All right. Who do we have up next? Hold on. Len, we love you, Ashley. Continue doing what you're doing. You don't understand how much it means to us. Thank you, Len V. I appreciate that. Thank you. I love being here. I totally love being here. Shay Boss Butter. Thank you so much, Shay. I hope you got that blue dress. Okay. I hope that blue dress is ready for the wedding. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. Okay. Don't go back. Teach them that fear has no place in love. Oh, I love that. Don't go back. Teach them that fear has no place in love. Some random Black woman said that just now. That's the name. That's her username, just in case y'all was wondering. I like that. Don't go back. Teach them that fear has no place in love at all. You should feel safe, 100% safe. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Enjoy your holiday weekend. All right. Love you guys. Bye.